expectation for last year was I was expecting God to give me a 3-bedroom house. Yeah, wanted to move from my old house to a new house, and by the grace of God, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. And another one, I was expecting God to move my children where he was, the school he was schooling. I mean, his academic performance was not all that okay. So I prayed to God, and I was expecting God to move him from that school to a better school. And by the grace of God, he did it. The other ones, I mean, I will not say God didn't do it. God does it, but maybe it's a process. God does the thing through process. Do you understand? Our God is a God of process. So if I didn't see it last year, definitely by my prayers and by the covenant of my papa, I will see it this year. My expectation is to get a new car this year. Is to get a new car, and God should through my dad should give me a new branch. Do you understand? So that's my expectation. For me to travel and God should give me the strength to do His work better and the more. That's my expectation for this year.
My expectations last year was about some plans that I had for my personal life, and by the grace of God and God that we serve here, I mean, everything went on very well. I had my own prophecies, and everything was just on point. Like me getting my own land, my school, and everything. Like everything just fell in place for me. This year, I want to. Yeah, this year I know God is going to do a massive turnaround for all of us here. I have another plans for this year as well, which I believe that by God's grace, everything is going to be just perfect. We know everything is going to be fine for all of us.
Last year, my biggest expectation was to get a job because I was jobless. And then by the grace of God, I got a job. One of my expectations for last year was to do my master's degree. But then unfortunately, I couldn't do it. So this year, I'm hoping by the grace of God, I'll be able to further that goal. And then to protect everybody, my family and all my loved ones. Last year, when the year began, I had so many expectations, about 10, but 5 were my major ones. And the one I desired most, at the ending of the year, God made it come to pass. In fact, all the 5 came to pass. But the one I desired most came to pass at the ending of the year. When it was getting to the end of the year, it came to pass. So I thank God so much. I was staying with someone, and then I wanted to get a place for myself. God helped me to get a place for myself, and I was able to bring some of my siblings from my mom's place come and stay with me. They're also in school. That was the second one. And the third one was I wanted to go to school. So it was one day that prophet told me that I should go to school. I should apply and I'll get it. In fact, I did apply, and I didn't have the belief that I would get it, but it came to pass. I had the chance of going to school. And the fourth one, I didn't have a work to do. I was a student and I wanted to do something to support myself. That one too came to pass. And the last one, I don't want to disclose it, but God being so good, is on track now. This year I have 3 expectations. I want to move from where I'm staying, and then there's a competition in school, and then the feeling I'm having now is I'll get it. That's the second one. And then the third one is Prophet said this is our year of growth, and I'm expecting to grow in every side.
By God's grace, I was able to meet some of them because it wasn't easy for last year. But with God, we were able to catch up with last year because at the start of the year, things went bad for me. And I got to meet the prophet during the mid of the year. since then things got to change. Many people who knows me will get to realize what I'm talking about. Things got to change very well, massively. And I think last year was a good year. By the grace of God, it was a good year. This year, 2022, I'm expecting God to move me to a higher level. Like being like my father. I want to be a prophet like my father. So this year, I'm moving ahead towards that A. I want to be a man of God this year. So I'm moving towards that A. That's my projection for this 2022. The other thing is, I'm expecting God to bless me, bless my family, make me a big man in the nation and the world at large. And I know God will definitely do it for me.
My expectations for last year were very, very big, and I was expecting the Lord to do mighty stuff in my life. First of all, to start with, I would like to start with my admission to my tertiary institution, where I'm pursuing software engineering. It has come to a pass, and my kid brother, who also completed JHS recently with good grace, due to the grace of the Almighty God. And my expectations for this year are also big. I'm expecting big promotion for my father, and the Lord's mighty strength also upon my family and my church as a whole, and the papa of the house also. The Lord should continue using, bless him, and give him the strength to complete the race that he has given to him to finish the year 2022. 2022, we are hoping for the better than the previous year, which was 2021. We are expecting the Lord to do mighty things in our family, in the nation, and the world as a whole also, and to let his covenant speak for his children also. Although last year was a bit tough, we were able to maneuver and find our way through some of our situations.